Hello, this is Peter with Ringmaster, and I'm here today at the AAW in Raleigh, North Carolina. And I want to take just a moment to talk to you about the cutter blades that come with your Ringmaster. So when you get your Ringmaster, you'll have a set of cutters. It'll come in a package like this. These are 5% cobalt, and pick these out, and I'll show you what they look like. So you'll get two blades, and they are double-ended, and so you can actually use them. Now the blades are identical, so you have a left hand and a right hand on each side. Now when you install these blades, what you'll do is you need to know where the cutting edge is, and the cutting edge is this very top portion here. Let me get a pointer. So the cutting edge is this very top portion, and that's what you want to keep sharp, that edge there. So to sharpen these, what you'll do is you'll take I use a diamond hone. You can buy these in a little 3-pack. But what you want to do is take this diamond hone and lay it on the end of the blade and sharpen just the end of it. What you're doing is the cutting edge, which is this top edge, will get rounded off, and you want to bring that back sharp. So just sharpen it like that. And we'll do the other one. Okay, so we just sharpened them, and that's really all it takes. Now I'll show you how to install these in the Ringmaster, and let's go look at that. Okay, so here we are with the Ringmaster, and we're looking at it at the tool holder. So what we want to do is we want to install the blades, and we want the cutting edge up and out. So this would be wrong, right. Okay, so we're going to put one in here like this, and we're just going to push it in to the back of the slot. I'll try to do this one-handed, and I'll just tighten those screws up, and I'll do the same thing for the other one. So not like that, like this, and okay, so and what I want to do is I want about an inch in between them, and I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to measure it here, but what we'll do is you want to hold them in with one hand and tighten up the screws with the other, and they will need to be in line, so you want to put a straight edge across them. And if you look, this can come a little bit further out. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let me grab a straight edge, and we'll check that that they're in line with each other. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a straight edge to check. I'm just going to use these calipers as a straight edge, that they're pushed in and they're straight across from each other, and they are. And I want about an inch in between them. So you can use a ruler, or since I have these in my hand, I'm just going to use these calipers. And let's see here. I can't really get it in there, so I'll just do it like this. It doesn't have to be exact. And I'm about 1 inch. They're not even on. Hang on. I might as well turn them on, right? So you want to make sure they're an inch apart, which they are. Alright, so what we're going to do is now we just tighten these up. And you want to be real careful that they don't move when you tighten up. So I'm just going to snug them up real slowly so that they don't move as the screw is tightened. So I'm just going to snug each screw up, and I'll get progressively tighter as I go. And that way I don't have to worry about them moving on me. especially doing this one hand. Normally I would hold it with the other hand, and now I can really kind of lock them down. And okay, so those are in there. They're roughly an inch apart. Sorry I didn't have a scale on me that could hold up there. That's how I would normally do it. But so those cutters are good to go, and I can check them one more time to make sure they didn't move on me, and they're looking pretty good. So not a problem. Okay, so after I set the camera down, I did realize that the blades were a little out of square because I was trying to do it with one hand. But yeah, they're pretty good. So I went back and fixed that. So the only other thing about these blades is you want to keep them clean. So what they'll do is they will turn darken with use. That's normal from the heat. It's not going to affect the temper of the steel or anything, so don't worry about that. What you do want to worry about is they'll build up some tar, sap, and things from the certain woods. Certain woods will just really gum these things up. So the only way to get that off is to go at them with get some acetone on there and get that tar off there. So that's something you want to watch out for. The only other thing is you don't want to, when you sharpen these, you only want to sharpen the ends of them. So you want to sharpen the end of it like that. You don't want to go at the side of it, the top of it. You don't want to do that. Just on the end. You want to remove material from the end of it till you get back sharp. And I can usually, what I do to check to see if they're sharp is I just come in on my fingernail, and if it scrapes up some fingernail, then that's sharp enough. So there you go. That's everything you need to know about the Ringmaster cutters. And if you want to, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you next week.